The internet has changed once again. Today, Google I/O 2026 didn't just announce a new model. It fundamentally rewrote the rulebook for how we interact with information. We are moving from a world of static search results to a dynamic ecosystem where AI agents actually build tools, create video from voice commands, and manage your daily tasks autonomously. In this video, you will understand exactly how Gemini 3.5 Flash is becoming the brain behind every action on the web, why mini apps are replacing traditional websites for specific jobs, and what this means for the future of human productivity. This isn't just an update, it's a paradigm shift that happens to be live right now. The biggest story emerging from I/O is the universal adoption of Gemini 3.5 Flash as the default engine for AI mode globally. Gone are the days when you had to toggle between different model tiers or wait for slower, more complex reasoning engines just to get a good answer. Starting today, every user on Earth gets access to sustained frontier performance without any friction. This isn't merely a speed bump. It is a complete overhaul of latency and capability balance. Think about the implications for developers and enterprise users alike. Previously, coding agents would hesitate or hallucinate complex logic chains because they were running on older architectures optimized for safety over speed. Gemini 3.5 Flash solves this by combining frontier intelligence with raw action capabilities. If you ask an agent to refactor a legacy codebase, generate a new module based on a vague prompt, and then test it in a sandbox environment, the system now executes that entire workflow in seconds rather than minutes. The model has been trained specifically to handle these high-throughput, multi-step reasoning tasks without losing coherence. It means your AI companion can finally act as a true peer in technical discussions, understanding nuance and context at a level previously reserved for proprietary closed-loop systems. While the model upgrade is massive, the interface changes are even more disruptive. For months, the dream of AI building custom tools has been theoretical. Today, it is a reality. Google announced that Search will soon be capable of constructing custom dashboards and trackers for continuous tasks, effectively creating mini apps tailored to your specific needs. These aren't generic widgets you have to configure manually. They are autonomous interfaces generated on the fly based on your query. Imagine asking your search engine to track a volatile stock portfolio alongside your local weather patterns and commute traffic. The system doesn't just give you 3 links in a list. It builds a real-time dashboard that updates continuously, visualizing the data relationships instantly. This feature is rolling out first for AI Pro and Ultra subscribers in the US within coming months, but the architecture suggests a universal future where every search query has the potential to spawn a dedicated utility app. It shifts the burden of development from the user to the engine. You no longer need to know how to build a React component or set up a Python script. You simply describe the problem, and the AI constructs the solution interface for you. This is the end of the search for information era and the beginning of the deploy solutions era. Perhaps the most visually striking announcement from I/O 2026 is the introduction of Gemini Omni, a model designed to break down the barriers between input modalities. Until now, creating high-quality video content required specific text-to-video pipelines or image generation followed by editing tools. With Gemini Omni, users can generate professional-grade videos simply by making a query with any input, be it text, images, existing video clips, or even raw audio recordings. This capability transforms the creative process entirely. Historian could upload an hour of archival footage and a voice memo describing a specific event. Gemini Omni would synthesize a coherent narrative video, aligning the audio with visual cues that match the historical context perfectly. Similarly, a marketer could paste a rough draft blog post and ask for a promotional video. The AI would generate the script, choose appropriate stock or synthetic assets, animate them, and add voiceover in one seamless pass. This isn't just about efficiency. It is about democratizing high-end production capabilities. The distinction between content creator and consumer is blurring because the tools required to produce cinema-quality output are now embedded directly into the query engine itself. So, how does this affect you tomorrow morning? The immediate takeaway is that your relationship with technology should shift from passive consumption to active delegation. With Gemini 3.5 Flash handling complex logic and Gemini Omni streamlining creative production, the bottleneck in productivity has moved from doing to directing. You are no longer expected to be the one writing every line of code or editing every frame. You are the conductor orchestrating these powerful new instruments. Practically speaking, this means updating your mental model of what an AI agent can do. If you have a repetitive task that requires data aggregation and visualization, stop trying to find a pre-made tool. Ask your search engine to build it for you today. If you need to produce content quickly, leverage the multimodal capabilities to draft and visualize ideas in parallel rather than sequentially. The barrier to entry for complex projects has collapsed. However, this also demands higher standards of oversight. When an AI builds a dashboard or generates a video, understanding the underlying logic becomes crucial. You must evolve from just asking questions to auditing the answers the system provides, ensuring that these autonomous mini-apps and generated content align perfectly with your strategic goals. The tools are here. It is up to you to wield them effectively. Google I/O 2026 has marked a definitive turning point where AI moves from being a chatbot in the corner of your screen to an integrated operating system for your entire digital life. From the global rollout of Gemini 3.5 Flash to the creation of custom dashboards and multimodal video generation, the pace of innovation is accelerating beyond our previous expectations. The future of search is not about finding links. It is about building solutions instantly. If you want to stay ahead of this curve, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the technology shaping our tomorrow. Drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway from today's announcements. Let's discuss how you plan to use